Okay, interesting story here from Screen Rant. This is concerning Star Wars films. So now apparently we know that another Star Wars film has gotten the axe. Last year we found out that Rogue Squadron got the axe, and now we found out that this Kevin Feige film, which I'm guessing doesn't have a name because no name is mentioned, that's also been canceled. This is interesting to me because I know that, well, it says in this article too, I know that we had news that Disney was going to be focusing more on Star Wars movies as opposed to series. I mean, not that they were going to stop making the series, but that they were going to focus more on the movies going forward. And the reason for that's pretty obvious. In my own personal opinion, and I made a video about this, I think that the Star Wars franchise has operated a lot better with series as opposed to films, because I think the fandom has been united in a way culturally and online and in person at conventions and stuff, presumably. I think people are having much more of a universal warm welcome to these new series than they have for any of the films, except for maybe Rogue One. Rogue One was pretty well received, but I think that these series are doing wonders for the fandom, and I don't think these films will. But the reason Disney is going to do this is because Star Wars films get butts in seats. I mean, if you want to get people to see your film in the theater, make it a Star Wars movie, basically, because it's going to have a guaranteed turnout, even if people don't like it very much. So that was the question I had in my own mind, and it's really weird, because it's like, is Disney going to focus on more Star Wars films, or are they just going to focus on the Disney Plus stuff? They're canceling this new stuff. I thought we had a episode 10, 11, and 12 coming out, so this is just really strange. The article also says that Jon Favreau hinted that the new films are going to focus on a post-Rise of Skywalker Star Wars universe. So that's weird, because that would seem to imply, depending on when he said it, that they're still going forward with the plans for films, but I didn't see when that comment was made. Actually, it probably was in the article, but I don't remember offhand. These leaks and news updates can get kind of confusing in that way if you don't know the order in which they were announced. But anyway, if I had my own way, they would focus on not Rogue Squadron, sorry, an Old Republic film series. If they're going to make a film series, if they're going to do it for sure, I want to see something that took place long before the prequels took place, because I think we need to get out of that Skywalker saga. I think we've spent enough time there. And I think it was always George Lucas's intent to end the Skywalker saga after Episode 3, and then we got more Skywalker saga after that, and while I've liked some of it, I think it's time to just focus on something else. I don't think Star Wars should necessarily be synonymous with the Skywalker saga. There's so much more interesting stuff in this universe. I mean, think about the lightsabers and all the various Sith iterations, and think about all the governments that have been influenced by the Sith and the Jedi, and it's just, there's so much you could do with it that's not touching something to do with the Skywalker saga, Darth Vader, the current Sith as we know them, the Clone Wars, yada yada. I think we need to focus on something else. And so I want to know what you think about this. I will link that article down in the description, and I just want to hear what people have to say on this, because I am kind of torn, because I just don't really know what's currently happening with this, but I wanted to talk about it. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.